everyone. Is what's for dinner a commonly asked question in your house? Because it definitely is in mine. We've had little tricks of the trade to minimize that. One of those being that the start of every week, I have my kids pick out some meal packs and we look to see what groceries we have to be able to make those meals, and then we use those to help meal plan for the week so we know what we're doing. Well, a couple of weeks ago, my daughter picked out Alfredo and said she wanted it made just like the cheeseburger pasta. Now, I have a video on that if you want to check it out. It's delicious. But I wasn't exactly sure how to make that work because the directions for that one don't quite work for what she was wanting me to do for this. So, as much as I love one pot meals, which the cheeseburger pasta is, and as much as I love sheet pan meals, because then really the stove and the oven kind of do most of the work for me, and I can just sit back and watch the magic happen. This one ends up being all the burners, all the pots and pans to be able to make this meal. So I'm actually going to take you to the side of my stove to watch everything happen, because otherwise you're going to be looking at my back most of the time. So we just kind of call this Sid's dinner because we haven't really thought of a name for it. But it's really just Alfredo with ground beef and pasta noodles. So it's super simple in theory, and definitely have your way with whatever flavors you want to add or anything like that. But I'm going to show you how we make it here. It's quite simple. It just takes a little while because you've got all the pans going. You got to put your attention over there. So I've already started my water to boil for my pasta, and I'm going to move you over there so you can check out everything else as we do it. All right, so this is the best angle I can get you, but it's either this or you're staring at my back the whole time. So I've got my water in here. I've got about 6 cups of water in here. I'm going to be putting in 4 cups of pasta once it starts boiling a little better. This is the 12 cup pot. We also have an 8 cup pot. What I love with these is, first of all, there's measurements up and down the sides between liters and cups. So you don't have to dirty a measuring cup just to get that in. But also you can see the pour spout here, which makes life a little easier. And we've got strainer built in. Oh, there we go. On both sides, large holes and small. So especially for this, I'm going to be able to strain the water right out of here without dirtying a colander and still have my pasta left. It's also great if you're doing doubled or boiled eggs, so doubled eggs, but if you're doing eggs, also if you're doing like a mulled cider and you've got like all of your spices in there and you just want to be able to serve, you can use the smaller holes so that your liquid's still going to come out, but all the goodness is going to stay in. All right, so we're waiting for that to boil. Actually, set this off to the side here. So while that's boiling, I'm just gonna kind of get my Alfredo sauce started. The Alfredo sauce can be done in the microwave. It's just because I want to keep a really good close eye on it, and I'm using 2 packets to make this extra creamy. I'd prefer to do it on the stove. It's just easier for me to keep an eye on it. But you can definitely just pop that in the microwave. All right, let's make this a little easier to see. So our ground beef is cooked, our noodles are cooked, and they were strained right in here. Their water was drained. So we didn't need to dirty a colander. So I'm just adding, so I did 4 cups of noodles. That's out. Actually, give me one second. I'm just gonna pop this in the sink real quick. And then we've got our Alfredo sauce. So again, I did 2 packs of Alfredo sauce. It can definitely be made in the microwave. It's just easier for me to have everything right in front of me on the stove. So I chose to do the 2 packs in my saucepan here. And then I added, just in case you didn't see it, because I know I fast forwarded. So I added some toasted onion and roasted garlic. There it is, roasted garlic, into the Alfredo sauce. But as you can see, this is super creamy, which is why I do the 2 packs. This is super creamy. So it was just 1 pack of ground beef, 4 cups of pasta noodles, and the 2 packs of Alfredo sauce. And that's it. This is now ready to serve.